Florida stirs debate by axing vaccine mandates, spotlighting health rights versus public safety.
The Surgeon General, I'm Dr. Umar now. The Surgeon General of Florida decides he's going to go down there and tell all his constituents down there in Florida that guess what? Y'all don't have to get no vaccines for y'all kids going to school. I don't care if they're going to preschool, elementary school, middle school, high school, or college. Y'all don't need no vaccine. What do you think about that, just in general?
In general, that's terrible. Why would he say something like that?
You know what he was up there saying? It's your right. It's your body. You could do whatever you want to. You don't have to get no. Oh. Y'all, the connection went down and just came back up. You go sit up there and tell women that they can't have an abortion, right?
Yeah.
Being all in their bodies and all in their bedroom with their man or whoever they with. And then you're going to turn around and tell the parents that, guess what, y'all? You don't have to have vaccines with your kids if you don't want to. Does that make sense? Y'all, this comes from the Associated Press. It says, Florida plans to become the first state to eliminate vaccine mandates, a long-time cornerstone of public health policy for keeping school. Oh, Lord, oh, God, we having problems with connection tonight. Y'all, I'm going to have to go back again. State Surgeon General Dr. Joseph Ladapo, who announced the decision Wednesday, cast current requirements in schools and elsewhere as immoral intrusions on people's rights that hamper parents' ability to make health decisions for their children. Now, we've talked about this several times.
Yeah.
Y'all, the stream keeps going down and coming back up. They just did it again, y'all. Y'all, I'm going to go back to this. Donald Trump said, I love the poorly educated. You know why he loves them? Because he's doing shit like this to make them stupid to eliminate dummies from the population. Think about it. You have a subset of people who believe that vaccines are not real and they don't work and they don't do anything.
Yeah.
Okay? Well, we know from history that vaccines started from variolation way back in Africa. Now, y'all know when it goes back to CRT and all that type of stuff like that, what they try to do with black history, they try to eliminate it.
Yeah.
Vaccines come from black people. Now, oh, dang, the stream keeps going up and down. Stream keeps going up and down. It just went down and came back. They took the part of the disease and rubbed it inside of them so that if they got introduced, the stream keeps going down and coming back up. Oh my God, y'all. This show is going to be raggedy tonight because this is like the fourth time the stream went down and came back up. I'm going to try to play these videos for y'all, but this is a live show. Shit's going to happen. But I will tell y'all this. This went down and oh my God. The government don't want me to do this show tonight, y'all. They on my ass. Like, Aki's telling too much truth up down there. Let's stop his show. Y'all listen, I'm going to try one more time. Please, stream, do not go down and come back up. Okay. Is everything plugged in?
Yeah.
Everything is plugged in, y'all. I have a dedicated internet connection up down here. Like, I have it directly connected, so I don't see why the stream is even going down. But y'all want to see what Joseph Ladapo had to say about your rights in your body? Y'all watch this.
The Florida Department of Health, in partnership with the governor, is going to be working to end all vaccine mandates in Florida law. All of them. All of them. Every last one of them is wrong. Put in your body. I don't have that right. Your body. Who am I to tell you what your child should put in your body? I don't have that right. Your body is a gift from God. What you put into your body is because of your relationship with your body and your God. I don't have that right. Government does not have that right. They want you to believe they have that right.
Y'all, I swear to God, they fire more and more cans every day to sit up here and say nonsense like what he just said.
Right.
The Surgeon General of the state of Florida got up here and said what he said. And you know what? He had a crowd in the background. Yeah, come on. Yeah, that's the best thing. Yeah, you doing the right thing. Y'all, all of these diseases were eradicated. Smallpox, measles, mumps, all rubella, they were all eradicated because of what? Vaccines. Okay? Now here he go back with this nonsense again. Y'all, oh goodness, y'all. Let me get this dummy up off my screen. Hold up, y'all. Let me go to RFK now. Hold up. Wait, I'm sorry. Get this man together up down here, y'all. It says, Senator from both parties grill RFK Jr. on vaccines and more. This comes from NPR, a very trusted source. It says, in a contentious state Senate hearing marked by raised voices and heated exchanges, Health and Human Services Secretary Robert F. Kennedy Jr. faced calls to resign from Democrats and unexpected criticism from Republicans. So he got it from his party and the other party. Several Republican senators highlighted the legacy of President Donald Trump's Operation Warp Speed, which Robert F. Kennedy agrees that Donald Trump should get a Pulitzer Prize for. Oh, what's the other thing? I don't think it was a Pulitzer Prize. Whatever the other thing is that they want him to get. Robert F. Kennedy Jr. said that he should get it, but also rallying against vaccines. So how you want him to get a prize for COVID eradication, but then turn around and say that kids shouldn't be vaccinated? Make it make sense. Which side do you want?
Right.
You want him to get a prize for warp speed, bringing the vaccine so that he can save millions of lives? Or are you saying that, excuse me, vaccines don't work? So guess what? The Senate was down there today, y'all, and they decided they was going to grill this motherfucker up down here. And baby, when I tell y'all it was contentious and delicious, I enjoyed every second of it. Y'all want to see something? Y'all watch this.
I put it third.
Huh? Y'all watch this.
First life-saving.
Oh, no. Where is the video at from Robert? Yeah. Y'all, the stream just went down and came back again. I'm telling so much truth tonight. They don't even want this to be out. So let me give y'all a little brief history lesson on where vaccines came from. Y'all watch this.
First life-saving vaccine in the United States came from African medicine. Medicine that was centuries ahead of modern science but had been being used centuries before. In the early 18th century in Boston, an enslaved man named Onesimus introduced inoculation to the American colonies. He shared a traditional African method to prevent smallpox to his enslaver, Puritan minister Cotton Mather. He told Mather about deliberately introducing material from a smallpox sore to a healthy person to create immunity. This technique, also known as variolation, had been used in West Africa centuries before European medicine acknowledged it. During the 1721 smallpox outbreak, Mather advocated for this technique. Physician Boylston, persuaded by Mather, inoculated his son and 2 enslaved individuals. This was met with public resistance and controversy. However, it was very effective, and the smallpox mortality rate significantly decreased. African ancestral knowledge paved the way for modern vaccination in North America. However, it was only a small part of advanced African medical tradition. African societies were already centuries ahead using sophisticated healing systems. For example, they were already doing cesarean sections with antiseptic techniques. The framework for aspirin came from African medicinal plants that were already being used for those purposes. Malaria treatments came from African herbal knowledge. They were successfully treating brain issues like epilepsy with trepanation, and they were the baseline for modern pharmacology. People were saved thanks to Onesimus sharing his heritage, a heritage that came with knowledge that predated Edward Jenner's smallpox vaccination in 1796. Techniques like this were often pushed to the side, and they did not stop the global impact that they had, even if the proper credit was never given.
Now, I hope y'all can get through y'all thick heads and brains that vaccines is nothing new.
Right.
It's been saving lives for thousands of years. Now, why y'all sitting up here talking about it's not doing nothing is beyond me. I have to talk about this, and I know it could be a sensitive subject, but a lot of people are saying that vaccines cause autism and things like that. I don't agree with that. I actually believe that autism in children and stuff like that, it comes from the food. That's my personal thing. I don't know it to be true. Maybe I need to do some research myself and find out what's really going on. But the food that we're eating is toxic. Okay? Now, y'all know that Bernie Sanders, Grandpa Bernie, had to come down here and rail this motherfucker after all of that just happened down to the Senate today. Y'all want to see how Bernie Sanders talked about money and all this type of shit like that with this motherfucker right here? Y'all want to see something? Y'all watch this.
I find a little bit weird in this discussion, I'm hearing it over and over again this morning, Mr. Chairman. You've got the entire medical community on one side. You got the AMA representing hundreds of thousands of doctors, the American Academy of Pediatrics, the American Public Health Association. All of these organizations are telling us that COVID vaccine and vaccines in general are safe and effective. You are casting doubt on that. Who are the organizations that are agreeing with you in casting aspersions on vaccines?
The primary advisors are Marty McCary, Jay Bhattacharya, Dr. Oz, Vinay Prasad.
So you got a few doctors who agree with you, and I'm giving you the
Not a few doctors. What you're talking about is there's a big difference, Senator, between established science and the scientific establishment, which has been co-opted by the pharmaceutical industry.
So you're telling the American people that the American Medical Association, representing hundreds of thousands of people, have been co-opted and that they should not trust their doctors.
And
the American Academy of Pediatrics, and by the way, just for the record, every single Republican, I don't mean to be political here, Mr. Chairman, has received PAC money from the pharmaceutical industry. Are they all corrupt as well?
And I'm telling you, the American Heart Association has been co-opted by the food
Everybody but you, Senator. But you know what? When you ran for president, we have a corrupt campaign finance system. Maybe you will agree with me on that. Okay, you were running for president, you got a billionaire behind it. You received $300,000 from people, not from the industry, people in it, as I did, from individuals. You corrupt. President Trump got $3 million. Every Republican got corporate PAC money for the pharmaceutical industry. Democrats as well. Everybody is corrupt, but you? Is that what we're looking at? I don't think so. And I think the issue now...
I don't even know what you're talking about.
Well, I think you do know what I'm talking about.
I don't know what you're talking about.
The issue is every time anyone disagrees with you...
Are you saying the pharmaceutical industry was supporting my presidential campaign?
I'm saying...
I don't think so.
I'm not saying that. I'm saying that the pharmaceutical industry is a greedy institution which is charging us the highest prices in the world. They are pervasive. But to suggest that every institution, the AMA, the pediatrics people, is corrupt because they disagree with you is an insult to the American people.
Listen, people disagree with me all the time. I have arguments in my agency, heated arguments every day with Jay Bhattacharya, with Marty McCary, with Dr. Oz.
You have given the names of a few people. I have given you the names of organizations representing hundreds of thousands of doctors and scientists. I yield, Mr. President.
See? Now y'all know Bernie Sanders is gonna get up there and tell y'all the tea. Now you sit up there talking about PAC money and all of this, and you got the shit burned right back in your damn face, dummy. Y'all, I'm so sick of all of these people up down here. Aren't you tired of them?
Yeah.
I'm sick of them. Like, I'm just tired. All y'all just need to go away and just never to be seen again. Never, ever, never, 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 ever, never, never, never. All right, let me see. We kind of mixed around a little bit, y'all, but we're going to get it together. Okay, y'all. Cardi B wins her filed by a security guard, her claim filed by a security guard rapper assaulted her. She won, y'all.
Yep.
Is there not a picture for Cardi B, just only the video?
There's a
Sitting here waiting at the door, yeah. 1942, 1942. Sitting here waiting on you, yeah. Just waiting on you, just waiting. Nights that I'm spending all alone. Been waiting for you to walk through the door. Rockin' designer, Gucci attire with the Louboutin heels. Little shawty dressed up, she style.